Hello YouTube! Today we have a totally not suspicious makeup video. I'm totally not the imposter. I can't talk with these teeth in, so I'm going to do my intro without teeth because it's really hard to talk with these in. Hello YouTube! Welcome to another Halloween makeup video. Today's makeup is inspired by Among Us, which I think everyone's playing right now. I wanted to do a really cool, like, imposter inspired makeup, so I wanted to do some cool, like, spooky, alien, demon inspired makeup for today. And I love how this came out. I think it's just really cool. I had a lot of fun with it. I got some big spiky teeth too, which I think really make it come together into just like totally suspicious and scary. I just can't talk with them. I love playing the cyan teal character in Among Us. That's my favorite color. Obviously my hair matches exactly. I was kind of surprised when I did my helmet how it literally perfectly matches my hair. It's like the same color. In today's video I'm going to show you how I did this imposter inspired makeup, but if you want to see more about my helmet and my costume, I have another video about that too. That will be up on my channel as well. With that, let's jump back in time and I'll show you guys how I did my imposter makeup. Hello! So to start off, since this is original, I did some concept sketches here. They don't have to be good, it's just like some little doodles so I can get the idea out of what I want to do with my makeup. Since this isn't based off of a specific character's appearance or anything, this is more of a unique thing. And then I just go in with my foundation, get my face all ready to do my awesome, cool makeup. I do a base over my whole eyelid, but instead of just doing it on my eyelid, I bring this base way underneath my eyes a lot too. Almost kind of sunken in like, and I just go around the whole thing and then gradually darkening that, making that more red all around my whole eyelid and below it. And then I go with some actual red. I take that red color around my mouth as well. Extending my mouth out a little bit more, and I'm just kind of fading that all around my mouth. Then going back with some more red tones and making it just darker, and then with some brownish colors to deepen it, and then I extend the base reddish pinkish tone up onto my forehead and above my eyes. Here I am back with the brown, deepening the outer corners and smoking that out. I'm going to try to make this really dark around the eyes. I use a teal color underneath my eyelid, and I'm trying to bring in the color of the cyan spacesuit into the makeup. And then once again around my mouth, deepening those and putting some extra shading and fading around my mouth. Then I go back to darkening around my eyes a little bit more. And here I start sketching out these sort of veiny, stretched out skin alien thing. I don't really know what these are. I looked at some alien makeups, I looked at some monster makeups, and I just looked at a lot of things for inspiration. And I wanted to do these around my forehead and on my cheeks. Once I get the sketch out, I deepen the shades. I want it to be kind of like, almost like holes, kind of. And then I put some lighter shades with those to just create some more dimension. Then we just go over to the other side. It doesn't have to match exactly, I'm just putting some little blobs, making shadows and highlights to create the same effect on this side. Once again going with the lighter purple shade to create more dimension on this side too. And I bring it over my eyebrow and into the eye makeup a little bit too. Then I start sketching out the ones for my cheeks. These ones, again, don't have to be exact. They're just kind of, I'm not sure if they're maybe like gills or something.
just thought it looked really cool and like otherworldly and not human, just kind of alien-like, kind of like something pretending to be a human. This is the closest it can get in its appearance, maybe like shape-shifting or something. Something that looks almost correct, but not, because that's kind of how I imagine the imposter, just being really close to the others, but not right. Then I go with some teal shades into those shapes as well, just again, like kind of absorbing the color of the spacesuit into the makeup too. Then I take the blue a little bit around my mouth too. I wanted that just to kind of fade out and just be kind of strange looking. Then I go back to the actual like eyelid makeup, and I switch from the brown to some grays and then a black to just really deepen and smoke that out. I bring that out also above my eyebrows too, and just stretching it and pulling it and making it really large and really dark. Then for the center of the lid, I put a base of a really light blue here, and then I go over that with some more of the teal shade again, the same color that I put on the bottom of the lid, just putting that here too. Then I just smoke around that and kind of blend that a little bit with the darker color. Then I'm using some blush. I wanted to really pack that on around the nose and make it really like almost red but more pinkish around the nose and the centers of the cheeks. Then I just do my eyebrows. I'm just doing this to match my hair color, so again, teal color. Then I add a little bit more teal into the rest of the eye makeup, just kind of making that a little more opaque. And again, blending around the mouth some more, adding a little bit more shades around there. Then I'm using a white eyeliner to outline around the little shapes that I did leading out of my eyes. And this is also just to add some highlights and make the edges of those more defined instead of just eyeshadow, which kind of blends out a little bit too much. I wanted this more sharp looking, but not like super exactly precise. So I'm not like trying to be perfect with these lines. I'm just trying to get them in there so there's a clear edge of them. Do it to match on both sides, and then I'll do that to the cheeks as well. Then I go do the same idea but with a black, and with the black one I'm only doing it on one side, I'm not doing it all the way around, and that's to add more shadow into it. Then we go on to the cheek lines, and I'm doing the same kind of idea as I did with the things on the forehead and around the eyes, just with the white lines and then the black liner right underneath that to make the shadow. And I kind of stretch it out a little bit past where the color stops, so I can just stretch it more. Then I'm doing just my regular eyeliner over the eye makeup while I have this out. And I'm just doing a regular cat eye, nothing special with my eyeliner. Then I go with a red shadow again. This is more orangey toned, and I do that. I'm covering over where I put the white liner and stretching it out past where the purpley blue colors are and pulling that down my cheeks more. I also put it around my nose, and then I use the same color and I go over the parts above the eyes too. And this kind of just dulls out the white a little bit so it's not super crazy, Then I'm using a gold highlighter to go between the lines, and I put that over my lip, my nose, and over the lines on my cheeks too. Then just going with some mascara over my eyes. And some fake lashes, yay! For my lips, I use a black liquid lipstick, and I just put that on normally at first over my whole lips. And this is why I did the kind of shading around my mouth, because I wanted it to kind of blend out a little bit, but to still be very sharp where the black lips were. Then I'm, similarly to how I was extending the lines on my face, I'm extending my mouth out, so it's larger and longer than a normal mouth. Again, going with the idea of it being close to human, but not right, not correct how it should be. And then I just connect those lines to the lipstick and blend it out more. For the little veiny things around the mouth, I'm also using eyeliner, and I just very, very extremely lightly draw some little squiggles around the mouth. You want to barely have any liquid on your brush. You want your brush almost dry while you're doing this, and just like squiggle it slightly out as you're doing it. And yeah, there you go. It takes a while to build it up, but it's better to build this up than to put too much and make it look really weird. Which isn't necessarily bad, but not what I was going for. So I did a lot of really thin, wispy lines, and then started going over them in multiple layers to build it up. I built it up all the way up to the cheeks, and then going down the mouth as well. And then I did the same thing around the spots on the forehead and around the eyes too. And you can see it building up a lot more. Then I went with a little bit of a darker shadow around the top parts again, just to make it better. And then go on to styling my hair. For my hair, I wanted to do something that was really like over the top innocent. So I did pigtails with these super, super cute ringlets. It's such like a stereotypical innocent hairstyle, and that was kind of to portray the like trying not to be suspicious, trying to seem overly innocent that you usually do when you're playing as the imposter in this game. Are you guys good at playing imposter? I feel like I'm really bad at it. And there's the whole makeup and hair styled. And then all I need left is my big teeth. Here's the costume on. I just got a simple bodysuit and I'm putting my teeth in. And there we go. The teeth were inspired by the imposter's mouth kind of ripping out and biting and stabbing, and yeah, I just love it. Here's the finished look, the finished costume and makeup, and I love it so much. I had so much fun with this. This has been one of my favorite makeup looks that I've done for this Halloween season.
And there we go. That was how I did my imposter inspired Among Us makeup. This obviously is not based off of anything official in the game. They don't actually show what the imposter looks like besides that big mouth that opens up, which is why I did the teeth. I felt like that was a nice kind of nod to that. But there's no, like, you don't see what the imposter looks like under the helmet. So I wanted to do a fun, like, unique, creative, like my own take on the type of character. But it would be really cool to see how you guys do your own imposter costumes, how you would do your makeup, or what kind of effects you would do to show that you're the imposter, because like you can only tell I'm the imposter when I take my helmet off. Otherwise I look just like every other crewmate on the ship. But what do you guys think the imposter looks like underneath their helmet? I'd love to hear your ideas in the comments. With that, we're all done with today's video. If you'd like to see any of my other cosplay makeup videos, I have a playlist that I'll link at the end of this video for you to check out. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!